I'm on Nations. All right, we're live. We have no one in yet because obviously we are just starting. I can see it still says 0 people. I'm going to throw it up on Facebook, make sure we're still buzzing here. If you're joining us right now, welcome. We'll do a formal introduction in just a few minutes here. Obviously, you can tell we're on a different platform today, but
Jay forgot his laptop.
Whoops. But don't worry, we're still gonna do the show today.
I'm moving, okay, people? Just give me a break.
Sounds like we got audio.
Well, audio is good.
Looks like the video's doing okay.
The video's doing okay.
And we are buzzing. All right, looks like we got enough people here. We want to welcome you inside the DEUCE VODKA pregame show. I'm Josh. This is Jay.
Hi.
You know what we do.
Jay forgot his laptop.
Jay forgot his laptop, but that's okay. Which
Not
just
a laptop
means
guy.
You don't see a headline sheet on the screen right now,
Yeah.
but we're just gonna freewheel
Off the dome.
off the dome. Just setting
That's
up
the
for
best
a BOA.
kind.
Yeah,
Off the dome. Are we in the dome today?
we
we
are
home?
in the dome.
Oh.
Yes, it's a road game.
Nice.
Hey, and before we also get going as well, I just wanted to send my best wishes. I'm sure Jay would say the same to the Cave family. We know this morning the Edmonton Oilers held a little celebration of life down at Rogers Place for Colby Cave. So we just want to send our best wishes to the Cave family. We know tomorrow will be the 1-year anniversary of his tragic passing, but we just want to send our best wishes. Colby, we miss you. You're a part of the Oilers family forever. And yeah, just wanted to send our best wishes.
Yeah. And well done by the Oilers with that celebration
yes,
of life.
yes,
I
of course.
was very impressed.
Of course. Lots to talk about today. We're going to try to stay a little bit away from the deadline talk because we know that we're going to have a show on Monday.
I'm just going to say this right now. Does it almost feel like it's a foregone conclusion that we're actually getting Taylor Hall?
I don't know.
I just want to say that and leave it. I'm not saying. I am just got so many mixed emotions about it, as you could tell from last episode. So we'll just park it for there, and we'll chat on Monday about it. And then someone, please explain. And I know Puckpedia, our boy Heart of Puckpedia, will. That Savard trade to Tampa. Very intricate. So that's a no-cap team pulling off a big move. So
yes. As always, we want you to be a part of the show. Oh, frick, I can see that the red light's already flashing on the microphone thing up there. So if the audio cuts out halfway through the show, let us know, and I'll switch it to my computer mic. But we want you to be a part of the show.
We're falling apart over here.
We are falling apart. We're mailing it on a Saturday.
Right. We got a condensed version today.
I see lots of comments coming in already, so
awesome.
Please send in your comments. I'm using it since we're on the other platform today, that if someone comments on like Twitch or some wild platform like that, I'll actually be able to see it.
Oh, on the desk. Oh, well, see. Well, maybe I meant to forget my laptop.
Okay. Edmonton Oilers taking on the Calgary Flames. The Flames suck. They're 2-8-0 in their last 10, I believe, or
the
something
Sutter
like that.
experiment. I don't know if it's a Sutter thing. It's more of a Calgary Flames thing. They're showing their true colors.
They've lost 4 in a row.
I'm pulling up my phone so I can pull up the lineups. This is my laptop now.
The Flames have lost 4 in a row. Kachuk and Gaudreau playing on the top line with Elias Lindholm right now. The Flames, they're out of the playoffs. Obviously not like statistically like 100% out of the playoffs, but they're out of the playoffs. They're done. They're done. Sorry, Flames. But tonight could still be a good game. It's a BOA Saturday night.
It's a BOA. I expect a good game. You have to respect, you know the Flames are going to show up for it, and you got to respect them. Like, they do have some firepower. So we just got to show up tonight. We're about to take a week off. So let's just play like, it's our last game because we won't be playing forever. So let's put in a big effort because Calgary's going to show up. Plus, considering they are out of the playoff picture, spoiling or trying to play difficult or be a pain in the ass, that's going to be a motivating factor for them. So we need to be able to show up.
Like Jay said, we're going to have a week off next week. This is the final game for the Edmonton Oilers, which is going to be a break of 6 or 7 days. I'm not sure exactly how many. This is the third last matchup, I believe. I think there's 2 more after this. 2 more BOAs after this. So we're getting down to crunch time here for the Edmonton Oilers and the Calgary Flames. Oilers 25-14-2, 52 points on the season. The Flames second last in the North Division, 16-21-3, 35 points, a mere 5 points ahead of the lowly Ottawa Senators.
Oh, I hope the Sens pass them.
Oh, that would be awesome. So good. Obviously, the Flames suck, but we don't need to talk about that anymore. Let's talk about some recency for the Edmonton Oilers. 7-1-2 in their last 10 games, Jay. 1 regulation loss in the last 10. Are the Edmonton Oilers maybe the greatest team ever?
Since February 1st, they have been on a heater, and I would love to see kind of how we would match up if you take that the month of January off of everyone's schedule.
Yep.
And see kind of how we would fare against the league. So we've been on a heater. And yeah, we beat the Sens 9 times. And people want to find that as a negative. No other team in the league or in the North was able to do that. No team that plays the Sabres have been able to do that. So, like, that's a special feat to win and beat the Sens 9 times. And as they've proven almost every game we've played them, they're pesky as AF. Like, they're a worthy adversary. So that is something we should celebrate. That is a record. That was such a good game. So good for them to see him pull it off. It was a little dicey at first, but they pulled it off. That was great. Yamo getting back on the score sheet was very important. That's a kid that just deserves one.
Yeah.
Billy Arvey getting a goal, albeit empty netter. Still, kid deserves it. And this just helps build confidence, right? So I was super happy to see that. And, you know, Yamo getting the other opportunity going in tonight with Nuge being out.
Yes.
He's going to be on the PP. So when we talk to Betting Talk, I've got some things to say about our boy Yamamoto.
Yep. Okay, let's get to some comments here before we get into the starting lineups. I saw one comment come in and say the sound is dying. So I just listened to it. It sounds like it's okay right now. Please, if it dies 100%, just update us and I'll switch the mic over.
Should we just do it now just to be safe?
Well, I don't know if it's good.
Okay.
Should we try? Should we try see if it'll work?
Maybe so.
Yeah, ready? I'm going to switch it over. Everyone get ready. This is live television. Audio. 1, 2. Okay, it should still work.
Okay, so you want to put this over here? So
yeah, let's put it in the middle. Let's put it in the middle. There we go.
Now our microphone.
So this is now the microphone off of this.
Forgot my laptop. I'm currently in the middle of moving, so things get kind of forgotten.
If it's working, please let us know. Okay, let's get to some comments here. Coming in on this. Okay. Where should we start? We got lots coming in. Big Kiwi.
I love Big Kiwi.
With a Twitter comment.
Excellent.
This is on Twitter, so we can see it.
I love it.
Are we really wanting Hall back, though? The answer is yes. Yes, we do. He's a Hart Trophy winner.
The answer is no. But
oh my gosh.
There's better options. It's a no to Hall and it's a no to Hoffman. Let's be very serious here right now. It is a yes to anyone else that is a top 6 forward, but we might have to live and start being accepting that we might actually pull off getting Taylor Hall. So, okay, I will worry about that next week. Until then, no Taylor Hall.
Okay, some more comments. Tim Keller says, put the final nail in the coffin of the Flames' playoff hopes. That would be nice. Kyle North says they're playing Friday. Hey, here's a good question coming in from our guy, Graham. Graham's got a question for us. If you were one of the Oily boys, how would you guys spend your time off? So if you're an Edmonton Oiler, how are you spending this 7 days? Assuming that, obviously, they're probably under pretty strict protocol that they're not allowed to leave their house, I assume. We're not going to be snapping it around on Jasper Ave like the former Oilers would be. Staying at home, what are you doing?
I guess I'd really like to know what their protocol is.
Yeah,
if I'm stuck at home, I'm staying active with my home gym, but I am like, if I've not started, Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones or Vikings or what are the shows I love? A bunch of Yellowstone. I am going ham on that stuff this week. If I'm allowed,
Masters.
Yeah.
I like that show.
If I'm allowed to leave my house, I think the conditions still permit. Maybe, I don't know. I'd go ice fishing. I don't know if the ice is thick enough.
Ice fishing?
Yeah, I'd go on a little excursion. Connect with some nature, or I'd go to the mountain. I'd try to do something.
Why not Peloton?
Well, that's like a Peloton for like 30 minutes.
You got a lot of other time.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So
if I were in Edmonton,
or I'm developing. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead if you want to say one more thing.
Yeah, maybe develop a new hobby. Maybe get into some pottery. Maybe get into some, maybe get into painting.
Yep.
Paint the playoff picture.
Maybe they'll do a team paint night. Maybe they'll all get on a Zoom call.
A wine and paint night?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Why not?
Yeah.
If I were an Edmonton Oiler, I would, assuming if you play in the NHL, you probably have a really nice car. I would go on lots of late night drives. Just drive around, listen to some music, just cruise in the car. I had a good one. What was it? I
finally released that mixtape I've been always wanting to make.
Yes. I had one, and now I lost it. If I think of it, I'll come back to it.
Maybe work on your TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah,
that was a lot of fun. That's
TikTok
fun. Just go down the rabbit hole. Yeah, exactly. Become a TikTok star. There it is. Probably can make more money on being a TikTok star than an NHLer. That's the weird thing.
Probably you can make. Maybe we should become TikTokers.
So if you're one of the fringe guys, so say You're a guy in the taxi squad. I would definitely be hammering the TikTok right now because who knows if I've got a contract next year.
Endorsement deals on the TikTok.
TikTok superstar.
And you know what else I would do? I would go golfing. I wonder if they'll be allowed to do that. You could probably go golfing outdoors.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Hey,
golf courses are open. Yeah, I would totally go golfing.
Well,
Screw ice fishing. Sorry.
Last summer.
Well, have you gone ice fishing?
No.
Oh,
I'm not interested in that.
Oh.
But last summer, before the bubble even started, like a week and a half before the bubble, I was golfing and I saw some Oilers golfing. So
yeah.
I'm sure they'll be allowed to go golfing.
Yeah.
Tim Keller, when is Jones playing on the second pair, or just give them more minutes? I don't know if Jones has shown enough to me yet. He's trending, but
he's shown some. He's shown some brilliance and he's regaining my trust, but he's also still making the odd mistake. But yeah.
Corey Kornick, he says, my son Morgan is calling this a 3-2 win in overtime for the Oilers. I like it.
Yeah.
Lots of comments coming in. We appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, Bud says, watching from Cancun, Mexico.
Oh, wow. Lucky devil.
Yeah. And then we got our guy Danger Suede here in the Twitch comments, #Team Hall.
T-Wish? Oh.
I'm 100% Team Hall. Okay, listen. Ready?
Danger Suede's my nation vacation roommate.
Ready? I got a player for you. The Oilers are going to trade for him. He loves Edmonton. Former 39-goal scorer. He dragged a terrible team into the playoffs.
You don't know that he loves Edmonton.
And then won the MVP trophy. Would you be interested in him?
You do not know he loves Edmonton.
That's what I thought.
You do not know he loves
That is what I thought. Montana would go golfing. Chris would just shoot pucks, just shooting the pill at the garage door.
Yeah, well, Leon's working on his one-timer as we golf.
Lots of people just keeping the legs moving.
A lot of dog walks. Go to that dog park.
Let's actually
interact.
Chris B. Noss just said this week, can we get some #dog park insider info?
So I went to the dog park last night, but we know it was a game night, so there's a bad chance I was going to see anyone. So I was not so lucky. So yes, I will be taken to the streets this week.
Okay, a couple more comments and then we'll get to our starting lineups. Nil says, Uggs and TikTok. Jay lives the dream of a 16-year-old girl.
That is the dream. That's a good life.
Spank Yag.
Not a care in the world.
Coming in with disc golf. We got to go disc golfing soon.
We will be disc golfing. Spank Yag. How about you, buddy? You had a hat trick to deliver on the other night. That is amazing, and it is awesome. Brett Kissel, our boss here at the DEUCE VODKA Nation pregame show, loves you. Yes. I love it. I love this internet connection the two of you have. It's beautiful.
Okay, we got a couple more Hall comments coming in. I said to Jay we wouldn't talk about Taylor Hall today. We'd save it for our Monday deadline show. I know there were some people commenting about the Monday deadline show here. Don't worry, we're going to have it. We'll tweet out the details.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Taylor Hall a little bit at the end, but let's talk about tonight's game first.
Okay.
The lineups. I got to switch over here to the other tab.
Yeah.
Here are the lineups for the Edmonton
Oilers.
Jay forgot his laptop. Draisaitl, McDavid, Puljujärvi. Top line. It'll be interesting to see how long that lasts if the Oilers get down quick. We'll see. Or they just can't produce anything.
If they do, live bet.
Haas, Yamamoto, Cahoon, Kara, Archibald, and Shore. Wow, that line is awesome.
That's our second line.
Yeah, that is our second
line.
I tweeted that meme, and you said accurate.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, of course, if you say something funny, I will reply with accurate.
Did you really think it was
How about Shore, Kara, and Archibald? Man, they've been so good as a late. I really hope they've really gelled and that is such a good line for the playoffs.
Yeah,
because they
grinders.
They grind the opposition. Archibald can blow guys up. Kara isn't afraid of anyone, and they've got a little bit of scoring touch. That is a lethal competition.
That line's grit per 60 through the roof.
Oh, geez.
Through the roof.
You need to add a new chart to be able to chart it.
Kyle Turris, recently placed on waivers, will be playing in tonight's game. Obviously, they'll activate him off of waivers, or he already has. I don't know. Cassian and Chase on the wings. Need more out of Cassian. Maybe tonight would be a good night for him to maybe spark something. And
Battle of Alberta. You know Kachuk's going to be out there trying to piss us off. So this hopefully can activate you because you've fallen asleep again on us, Cass.
Yeah.
Man, we need you.
Nurse, Barry, Russell, Larson, Jones, Bear, Smith will get the start tonight. Let's hop back over to the other tab. We got some good comments coming in. They want to see the Uggs. He's not wearing them. It's summer.
No, it's summer. I'm going, oh, yes, I'm wearing sweats. I got my Queen socks on, though, if you really must get in my personal space.
Christian says, I predict a spectacular 7-1 victory tonight. and he wants one of those brand new dynamic duo t-shirts.
Let's talk about those.
Woo!
Let's talk about those. I don't know Kennedy's Twitter handle accurately, but Kennedy, she came up with this design and hit it out of the park. So we dropped it today. Get yours today. Check us out on social media or nationgear.ca. Dynamo Dynamic Duo t-shirt.
Dynamic duo. Sean Jones says, better chance of the Oilers finishing first or the Flames finishing last? Oh, probably the Flames.
Tough.
Probably the Flames finishing last.
Probably. Yeah. Ottawa's been playing pretty good. They just can't we match up too good against them. But Flames finishing last for sure, more probable than us finishing first.
A couple more things for tonight's game. Obviously, like I mentioned, Lindholm is going to center that top line with Tkachuk and Gaudreau. Markstrom in net tonight for the Calgary Flames. As mentioned, 2-8-0 in their last 10 for the Flames. They're just terrible. I don't really know what else to say other than that.
Yeah, the season's done.
McDavid and Draisaitl, they're still lighting it up. 69 points. Nice for McDavid on the season so far. Leon Draisaitl, second in the NHL with 61. Nicholas says, I don't want to disrespect the other designs, but the dynamic duo design is by far the best, in my opinion, that Nation has made. He likes it. Order it then.
No, hey. There's no offense taken. We partnered up with a very talented person. She came up with this design.
Yep.
And we're going to be working with her more and more in the future because we need to level up on these things.
Yeah.
As the Oily boys level up, so does the Nation.
We need a hammer shirt. So Kennedy, if you're a fan of the pregame show and you're watching right now, hammer shirt.
Yeah, sure. Yes, anyways. We should. Yes.
Sorry. Casper Man says, we play Vancouver on Friday. What do you guys think about this? No, we don't. They cancel it, right? Or is
I don't think we're playing them on Friday.
But is that one of the ones that they're going to leave and wait on? I think that one got canceled as well. I don't think we play.
I thought we didn't play all week.
Let's look. Edmonton Oilers schedule. We next play a hockey game on Saturday against Winnipeg.
Yeah, unless they made up a makeup game. Maybe they've got a tentative date because protocol, their 14-day timer started over the weekend. So maybe. Probably not. Actually, no, probably not, because that was all no.
Big Kiwi says, I threw some money on Cassian goal tonight. I think he wants to respond to the questions.
I don't care if Cassian doesn't score another goal for the rest of the season, including playoffs, but just go out there and hit everybody.
Yeah. Nils wants a Jays retirement bet shirt. Maybe, hey. Listen, if you're trailing on, or if you're gonna
pay attention. I don't want to toot my own horn, but
Are you hot?
I've been given some decent advice, especially on the prop side.
Yeah, there you go.
Tonight I'm all props.
Chris just said they announced Vancouver is back. He said they just announced it, so maybe we're missing something.
They might be. It'll be new to us.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Bud says, do you guys live in Riverdale? We're in Riverdale right now.
We're in Riverdale right now?
Oh, I don't live in Riverdale. I live in Sherwood Park.
I don't live in Riverdale, but our office is at Little Brick, and we're in Little Brick right now, which is in Riverdale.
Yeah. Christian wants a Darnell Norris shirt. Dubnyk to Colorado. Ben Ostereld. Yeah. Dubnyk just got traded to Colorado. They finally got their backup.
Yeah, I thought they were going to go with someone else, but I guess probably they wanted a more of a veteran goalie, so sure.
Hey, before we get to our DEUCE VODKA player mode players, 0.5. Are you taking the over or under on deadline deals for Ken Holland? If I set it at 0.5, you taking the over or the under?
I'll take the over.
You think he's going to make a deal? Something inside me says nothing's going to happen.
He might not, but whatever. Sometimes, I bet on what I want to happen, so I would take the over.
Yeah. Okay. DEUCE VODKA player mode player. Go ahead.
All right. So for my DEUCE VODKA, delicious DEUCE VODKA, try your neon. Why is it such a tongue twister?
You're buzzing today.
Oh my God. Okay. Try your Neon Nation bomb today. Thank you, Spank Egg. Thank you, and our boy at Basili's. What is his old boys club? Old boys club on Twitter.
Yeah.
He's now joined the Neon Nation bomb circuit. So, anyways, for my DEUCE VODKA, delicious DEUCE VODKA player mode, I would like my boy Gaetan Haas
Gator
to go into drive the bus mode and drive that second line against the Calgary Flames. I love that he's given that opportunity, and he showed a little bit of brilliance. Man, he almost scored it. I don't know. He should have scored on that partial breakaway he created.
Hey, you already know that as soon as Gaetan Haas scores, if he scores tonight on that second line, you already know immediately I'm tweeting, give him 6x6.
Yeah. So Gaetan Haas, enter drive the bus mode, drive that second line. You got your two kids that are going to be driving around with Yamo and Cahoon in the back. Get them to the destination safely and with a few points. Okay?
Okay. I almost want to go Devon Shore again just because he's so electric. And he's playing so well.
Such a good story. And very well spoken.
Yes.
Yeah. Got a lot of time.
You know what? I'm going to go with I'm going to go Zach Kassian.
Okay.
I'm going to go Zach Kassian.
What mode do you want him to enter?
I want Zach Kassian to enter just wires cross mode. Red eyes. Yeah. I want the eyes to go like this and him just go psycho.
I want him to stop hitting the snooze button mode.
Yes, stop hitting snooze.
Yeah.
I want Zach Kassian to enter game 4 of the 2017 playoffs versus San Jose.
Brandon Dillon smash mode.
When then he hit Pavelski, or was Couture along the edge?
He hit.
I don't remember.
He hit everyone. That's the thing.
And then scored an amazing breakaway goal the next game.
Yes.
Hey, Kassian, maybe mix in something that's effective. I don't know.
Man, you know.
Anyways, we don't want to harp on the negative here.
You've done this. Nothing's changed. Like, your motor is not slowed down. You're still a great skater.
Yes.
There's something there. It's just wake it up.
Okay. Tim Keller says Riverdale is lovely. Can't wait to visit Little Break again.
Very nice, yes.
Dangerous Wade says, I do find it odd the North will finish over a week after the rest of the league. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, because of it's going to.
Yeah. Lots of people.
It is weird, but this is COVID, so expect the unexpected, just like Big Brother.
Lots of people saying over. Yeah, Big Brother Canada. Are you watching it this season?
No, I seen it because it's always during like the hockey season.
It's not great. Anyways.
I got a buddy who's just living and dying by it. But
really,
I'm a Big Brother U.S. fan because it's in the summer when it's
and Julie Chen can't beat it.
Well, Julie holds court.
Yeah,
she holds court.
Lots of people saying over 0.5 on deals by Ken Holland coming up here. Hey, Bud says we're 1 block away from his house, the big green one street over. Come visit Little Brick one day. Grab yourself a muffin of some variety.
Yeah, I'm snacking on right now. If you can tell, I'm halfway through my peanut butter and jelly muffin.
Okay. Mike says he thinks he'll trade for a power forward or a defenseman. Chris, if Holland
Who's a power forward? Who's a power forward out there? I'd like to know. I'm not doubting it. I just like to know. We need a power forward.
DeBrusk. But
is he a power forward?
Yeah, I'd say he's a skilled. Yeah,
he's a power forward.
I would say he's a power forward.
I don't know if I'd say he's a power forward.
Well, who's a power forward then? Like, would you say Pierre-Luc Dubois is a power forward? Would you say that Josh Anderson is a power forward?
Yes.
Would you say that Nick Foligno is a power forward?
Yes.
Okay, I can understand.
So
that.
Nick Foligno, I would take in a heartbeat. Game changing for Nick Foligno.
Tim says Jay's pulling out the German. I don't know when, but he says you're pulling out the German.
Donka.
Donka.
Yeah, I would love to.
Nicholas says pool party will light the lamp twice tonight.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. He keeps, he's due. Like he got his goal, empty net, but still, he was on tip. Put him on the ice when it counted to preserve the win of the game. That is a vote of confidence and a half. So they're gonna keep coming.
Okay, I'm gonna get to a few more questions here, but I like this conversation we were having about power forwards. We got a couple people shooting in their best power forwards in the chat. Send us in your favorite power forward in the NHL. And whatever that's your definition of a power forward. You know, I wouldn't necessarily consider like Sidney Crosby, is he a power forward? No. He's more of a gritty grinder or a skilled grinder.
He is the most skilled grinder there is.
Yeah. So let us know, who's your favorite power forward in the NHL, and maybe even one that you'd like to see the Oilers take a run at.
That's the one piece we don't have a legitimate power forward. Yamo would be if he was 6'3" and 210.
Tim Keller says Cahoon and Haas is a good fit because they're European style of game. Mike says the Kahuna. Yeah. Mike says, is Kassian done fighting? LOL.
Well, I was like, he's coming back from a broken hand, so I understand there's no rush to do it, but that doesn't mean it's just like a Puljujärvi. He's running around and hitting everyone, and everyone wants to fight him. He doesn't have to fight back.
Yeah.
Now, am I happy that he's not? Not necessarily, but I'm not going to judge him because he's young and he doesn't know how to fight. So I'll respect it.
Chris Wren says, Jujar boys definitely picking a corner tonight. Hey, Jujar and Shore But let's talk about Jujar.
I've got hammer goal on my retirement bets at plus 550.
Yeah, he's
due.
He rang iron on
He
that
can
one
shoot
shot.
the puck.
Can
He
rip
shoot
the
puck.
pill. Okay, Patrick Mitchell. I see your comment. I'm going to get to that at the end of the show because I think that'll be a fun segment to do.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Robert says Anthony Mantha, power forward. Nils says Foligno would be anything we need. Dwayne Neufeld says Ovi. Is Ovi a power forward? I guess maybe, yeah. Yeah, I'd say
no.
Ovi's power
Tom
forward.
Wilson is a power forward.
Yes, Tom Wilson's power forward. Ovi's on the brink.
Ovi plays physical, but like you don't. Yeah, like I guess he can show elements of it, but he's just a bona fide shooter.
Hey, here is a power forward. Montana says Maroon. Yeah, Patrick Maroon. That's a power forward.
Yeah,
but not skilled enough for me.
Yeah, and not fast enough for me. But yeah, you're right.
Nils says Connor Garland, maybe. I don't think he's big enough.
I don't think he would be a power forward.
He's got the Yamamoto.
He's a gritty forward.
Yeah,
and that's unfortunately I think that's kind of what like size kind of has a play in that. I guess there's probably been some like smaller size power forwards, but
Josh Archibald.
Well, he hits.
He's almost a power forward.
I've got so much time for Josh Archibald.
Ben says Jaeger, power forward. Yeah. And a younger Getzlav from Chris Run.
Getzlav's power forward. Still a power forward right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go back to Chris Mitchell's comment, I believe it was. But the one question I wanted to ask you, Patrick Mitchell, if you could see, this is kind of a tough question because obviously the Edmonton Oilers aren't sellers at the deadline. But if you had to predict potentially one Edmonton Oilers player that tonight could be their final game as an Oiler, do you think it's possible? Do you think there's any players in the lineup tonight that this could be their last game?
Yeah, it is because there might be a money in, money out situation.
Yeah.
Right?
So who do you think? Like, would it be a guy like, money out, or is it James Neal? I don't think he's playing tonight, but
the only way you're getting rid of Neal is if you're giving up like a first round pick and a prospect.
Yeah. Let us know. Who do you think is playing the final game?
It's probably a Chase on because he's a $2 million cap hit.
Yeah.
And Puljujarvi can now play in that role. Even Yamo can play in that role on the PP.
Patrick Mitchell says Kassian, maybe.
But I
don't know if they can get rid of that contract.
That contract.
They could put Zach Kassian on waivers. No one would take him.
Yeah, maybe, but we'd have to dole out a pretty solid, if we're getting someone to take Kassian, we have to give them something to do that.
Grade A prospect.
So we're better to just lean on Kassian to find his game because if he is who he was when he signed that ticket, then he's worth it.
Yeah, the value that Zach Kassian could potentially bring is higher than the value that we would get in return.
I could see maybe Turris.
We got a couple tourists coming in.
If you can convince maybe Ennis, not saying that we should do it. Trust me, this is paining me to say some of these names.
Yep, we got Tim Keller says Chase on.
Chase on. Well, Chase on's 2.2 million or whatever, so that opens up a ton of room.
Chris Run says potentially Jones, maybe that would be a big deal.
If Jones is like what 750 or something.
Well, he's on the CLC. So
no, he's off it. We re-signed him.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's on a 2-year deal with us. Yeah, he's like on a 2-year deal for like 750 or maybe 850
league minimum.
Yeah, or maybe a little bump on that. I would trade him at there's more of that's someone you put in to add value to a deal.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So it's Jones and we're getting hopefully power forward in top 6 here.
The way that you would see a guy like Caleb Jones, Ethan Bear, I wouldn't put Willie Lagesson in that category. But if one of those two gets swapped, it's going to be probably attached to a first-round pick, probably a B-level prospect, and a guy like Rickard Rakell coming in the other direction. That would be the only way that one of those guys would get dealt. If Caleb Jones or Ethan Bear gets dealt, it's a big deal for the Oilers.
Huge.
That means something else is coming back that's huge.
Yeah.
So it's Steve Simmons says Bears last game. Oh, the outrage in this city if they traded Ethan Bear.
Oh,
it would be half the people.
I would be one of the Ragers. I like Bear. I got a lot of time for Bear.
Okay. Why don't we talk a little bit about betting? Let's go over to our sportsbook. Edmonton Oilers. Originally today, I believe the line got
almost a pick 'em. How they have it.
Well, it's all the way at -135 for the Edmonton Oilers, and now it's shifted. I was just listening to your Remchuk's pregame podcast. I believe the Oilers are only maybe -1 something.
Yeah, I was like one.
Where is it?
It was just right here. Minus
losing it.
112, what I see.
Whew, which means if you wanted to take Oilers and Reg, you're going to get some good money here, plus 145.
Yeah, like it's this seems such a crapshoot for me. Like I'm not betting on the outcome. Like yes, I think the Oilers are going to win, but I'm not going to bet on it. I think I'm going to have some fun with the props tonight.
Yep. Yes, while we're doing betting here, send in a few more questions. We'll get to them at the end, whether it's deadline, Oilers, anything. Send in some more questions, and then we'll do that at the end. You're going to have fun with props tonight.
Yeah, do you want me to hammer through?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So I'm just gonna roll the dice and try to play some roulette and hit a number here. So Puljujärvi point. Last game was playing like plus 105. Tonight is plus 135. Wow. As I keep saying, he plays on a line with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. So and he's starting to, he's hitting posts, he's taking shots. Like something's gonna happen here. So Puljujärvi point plus 135. Like that's juicy enough. And then our boy Yamo. Yamo's now in the power play, taking up Nugent's position. That's a huge opportunity for him. He capitalized last game on it. So if you're on like one of the best power plays in the league, probably good chance at a point. He's plus 105. I love Yamo so much. I'm also going to go Yamo over 1.5 points at plus 450. Once again, because of his power play opportunities. Then we've got the bus driver, Gaetan Haas. I just love the guy. This is just strictly a heart bet, but I feel like he's due anyways. Haas goal, plus 550, delicious and juicy. Let's go. And then our third line, our pseudo second line.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I can't find a shore there, so I'm going to bet on an Archibald, and we all know that the hammer Jujhar Khaira is overdue. So I'm betting on them as well. So take that for what it's worth. I am just smashing the props. So I just gave you so many prop bets that if anyone scores in the Oilers, we probably won. That's probably not the best betting advice, but that's how I'm going to find my fun tonight.
Yes, I'm just looking at times here. I always get mixed up when I'm converting Eastern Standard Time to Mountain Time.
Take 2 hours off.
2 hours off.
Yeah.
So that means the deadline for us, if it's at 3 p.m., there will be okay. We just had people asking about the show on Monday, so I wanted to get that lined up. You know what? Shots maybe tonight. I don't know. I don't want to say it's a trap game, but there could be potential for this being a high-scoring game. I think this could be running down.
It could open up. Yeah,
it could open up. But I like your idea of playing the props. Play the props. Let that be where you make your money.
We're under 5.5. Is that what I said?
5.5, but it's not great money on it. It's like minus 130 at 5.5, minus 135. So if you wanted to take the over 6.5, 145, that would probably be the way to go. Okay, a couple more questions here before we wrap up today's show. Let's see here. Mike says Ennis and Turris for DeBrusk. Boston would never do that.
Yeah, and a first.
James Lee says bring back Patty Maroon. I think he likes playing in the playing in the Southern Tropics.
I don't think Tampa's going to let him go. Like he's having too much fun down there.
Nicholas says bet on the Oilers and Bako. Can you bet on AHL hockey?
Oh, you can. I've seen it on some books. Yeah, I think that'd be a good parlay. It'd be fun.
Send in a few more questions before we wrap up. Nil says, will there be a deadline show on Monday? I like that, a pre-deadline show. So we got to do a show on Monday. What are we thinking? It's at 1 p.m. the trade deadline.
Yeah, so should we do it after the trade deadline's done? And
I feel like we should do it leading up to the deadline. I feel like we should what do you guys think? Would you like a show where you can sit in your living room, you can have TSN playing in the background?
My schedule is going to be a bit of an issue on this. I apologize in advance.
What time would you guys like to see a show at? If we're going to do a deadline show on Monday, what time?
I've got I could probably do like a noonish.
Do we want to do
lunchtime? Do you want the lunch break?
Do you want to do it like right up to the deadline? Like do it from like 12 to
an hour-long show.
An hour-long show.
Because we can break down the trades that happened. I guess we'll have to talk about other teams.
Yeah, we can talk about other teams. Well, anyways, and then it'll be more of just like a conversation, like an ongoing conversation. Like we won't necessarily have as much of a structure as this.
Stay tuned. We're working on it.
So stay tuned. But this will just be an opportunity for you to just like sit on your phone, watch the deadline show, and watch TSN in the background. Just have both going. Yeah. Or maybe we could do it at like 11 in the morning because 11 is usually like that really busy time, like 11 to 12. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Okay. Some people want both, a pre and post deadline show. 2 live shows in one day.
Let's just go 8 hours.
Yeah, let's just stay live.
Start to finish. Let's go.
People are saying 12. 12-ish is a good time. So we'll talk. We'll keep it updated. Jay and I will discuss. He's got 1,000 things going on Monday, we imagine. So
Mondays are a big day for me always, but all good.
We'll make it happen.
No, we can happen.
Battle of Alberta tonight. The Edmonton Oilers taking on the Calgary Flames. Jay.
Goalie fight. Let's go.
Goalie fight. Markstrom. This is one of his last opportunities.
This is your chance. If you really are you there for the money? You are there for the money. But are you also there for your teammates and for the city that you're playing in? Then you're going to want to challenge Mike Smith tonight. And good luck. That's
going to do it. Another edition of the Deuce Vodka pregame show. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. The final pregame show before the NHL trade deadline coming to you on Monday. How different will this Edmonton Oilers team look by next Saturday when they take on the Winnipeg Jets? It's going to be a full week off. This is the last pregame show for a full week.
Well, you want to hear good news? Is the Jets aren't going to get Montour. They're not getting Savard. Yeah. And they really need a defenseman.
Yeah.
Interesting. If they get Josh Manson, though.
Hey, okay, we got one last comment coming in, or two last comments. Chris says, good luck, boys. Happy betting. We appreciate it, Chris. You as well. Ben says, who's in net tonight? Schmitty's playing tonight. Sean says, hey, maybe at the trade deadline show, we should take some callers so he can ask Jay why he hates Taylor Hall so much.
Yeah, come at me. I'll tell you.
Yeah. I wish we could figure that out. Maybe we could get Tyler Uremchuk on the beat. He can figure it out for us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's I'll make it very simple. Do I think he is a talented hockey player?
I didn't mean to get you. We don't have to do this.
Is he a power forward? No.
Well, we didn't say he was a power forward.
Well, I'm just going through these things. But my big thing for him is that he's a little bit selfish and he doesn't defend his teammates. Period. End of story.
You're going to get a different Taylor Hall if you trade.
Period. End of story. He still doesn't do it.
Yeah. Okay. I think that his intentions playing in Buffalo are going to be a little bit different than playing on the best team in the North Division after the Toronto Maple Leafs, but arguably better than the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yes.
Better than the Toronto Maple Leafs. But all I'm going to say is that Taylor Hall coming to a team that has Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid on it. I'm pretty sure Ken Holland, when Taylor Hall walks in the door, is going to say, hey, Taylor, your attitude is going to be a little bit different this time. And if it's not, we're going to have an issue. And then if that works out, then great. You have a 39 goal.
But the thing is we're going to trade him and give a lot away that we need that to make it worth our while. We need to resign him.
Oh, yeah.
So if he's not who we want him to be, for the next 2 months, he's gone.
No, I think
that's just all for naught.
No, but I think if the Edmonton Oilers trade,
I hope
it's going to be a trade and sign.
I hope he's changed. I really do. And it's not that what he's done outside of the rink and in the bars. I don't care. He was young. That's all. I care about your character on the ice.
I agree. I 100% agree.
On the ice.
And I just as much
pouts. Oh, he loves pouting.
But I just as much put how skilled a player is into weighing them of how much I would want them on my team. And a guy that
Mike Hoffman, elite sniper.
Yes.
No one likes him.
Yes.
On his team. So, why would you want to invite that?
I agree. Taylor Hall.
I'm not saying Taylor Hall's is bad. Hoffman's got a lot of dark cloud around him.
Yes.
But it's
Ubergate.
Yeah. And I just want especially as we're going to the playoffs, this is a brotherhood. We fight for each other.
Yeah.
We go into the trenches. We go to war. Nick Foligno will go to war with you. I just don't think you can go to war with Taylor Hall. He's going in the perimeter trying to find the perfect shot or whatever to do something skilled, even though it's not maybe the thing that's going to benefit the whole platoon.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
But if we trade for him, I'm going to learn to live with it. And I just hope he's 28 now, right? 28 or 29. So a lot of maturity comes with that. So
we will see you on Monday when Taylor Hall is in Edmonton Oilers, presumably. And we'll have a lot to say.
I honestly put the odds at 50-50.
You think it's that well?
I don't
think it's that well. I don't think they're getting him. I do not think they're getting him. I would say there's a 10% chance, but my heart wants to say there's a 99% chance. But I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to have to give up too much. Oh, imagine. Oh, if I open up Twitter and I see Oilersnation has tweeted out, the Edmonton Oilers have signed Taylor Hall on a trade and sign deal for 5 years.
I know we're going extra and you're trying to wrap it up and go on this.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't need a goaltender for this year. We don't. Mike Smith's playing so good.
Yeah.
And he's gonna bring that intensity to the playoffs. So like, it's not we need a goalie now. We'll need a goalie for next year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So worry about that next year.
Yeah.
Our D is decent, but we could use a little bit of depth.
Left side.
Second
pair.
So can we address that this trade deadline? I don't know.
No.
We need to fix our top 6. We've got a really solid third line, and we could probably ice especially if Kaskin can step up. We could have a really our bottom 6 could become really solidified, and if we get that top 6 left winger,
yeah,
like it's like 3-2. It's if we make these 2 pieces, if we make moves for these 2 pieces, we've got a chance to go on a run.
Yes, I would agree. The Edmonton Oilers, as of how they sit right now, and I'm talking about this season and approaching this playoff format the way it is, the Edmonton Oilers are probably one piece away from coming out of the North.
Yeah.
And they're probably 2 pieces away from really giving themselves a decent chance at the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. So let's see what we can do, Uncle Ken, because I have to go and see what the Beautiful Mind transaction was for Tampa Bay to get Savard there, because that was crazy.
Ridiculous.
But they're all in.
Yes, they are impressive. All in. They're all in every year. But,
I know. And they're going to get Kucherov back. Tampa Bay's going to be good. But
yeah, and Nikita Gusev's going to sign there for a league minimum because he's best friends with Nikita Kucherov.
Gusev.
You
can only have so many Nikitas.
It's true. There is a Nikita cap in the NHL.
Yeah.
And the Oilers are at 0, so maybe they should get him. Yeah. Former Nikita Nikitin?
Yeah.
He's a former Oiler.
Yeah.
All right. As I
Battle Alberta, let's go.
Battle Alberta, enjoy the show or enjoy the game.